thought it would be fun to show you how to make the coffee machine since you're a coffee lover so much. So I thought a YouTube video might be the easiest way instead of writing you out all the instructions. So Ella's filming here, and this is the Nespresso coffee machine, and you can make lattes and cappuccinos or espressos. The first thing that you need to do is just hit the power button, the red button here on the side. As you can see, it's flashing. So it'll flash until the machine's ready to go. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes for it to get ready to go. So while that's flashing, I'll just do some prep for you. So I left out the coffee pods, and there's a few different types. And when you want to brew the coffee, just take out one of the pods, and then you're going to put it into the machine. So you just lift this top piece, and then the pods only go in one way, and it's the silver facing out, and you can see a little shape on top of the machine. So you just drop it in, and then you have to firmly close the top because it punctures the capsule. So just push down fairly firmly. Okay, so the coffee's ready. If you want to do one with milk, like a cappuccino or a latte, you just take the lid off the plastic cup here, and then you just can put milk, and it works better with skim milk or 1% milk. And you just fill this up for as much as you think you're going to have in your cup. The lid goes back on, like that. And then what you're going to do is there's these pegs on the machine, and there's holes on this machine on the back. So you're just going to plug the container in, all the way in firmly. And then as soon as you do that, if you come over to see the buttons here, you can see that the red light isn't flashing anymore, but the other lights are on. So the milk is ready to go when these two buttons are lit up. And the top one just means if you want to make a smaller cup, and then the bottom one is a larger cup. So we're ready to brew. What you want to make sure is the milk is going to come out this silver spout, and the silver spout does kind of tuck into the machine. Ellie, you got to lift it up so she can see. Yeah. So when you brew, you have to make sure that this silver spout is pointing into the cup here. You can fill into this glass cup, or you can take out of this cupboard here, you can take a mug. There's a cupboard just above the machine, and you can replace the glass and brew right into a cup, but I'll show you in the glass. On the very top of the plastic carafe is a little switch, and it has sort of like a small, medium, and large froth. So depending on how much froth you like in your drink, you can tell the machine just by sliding the button. So I'm going to do a medium. And I'm going to choose the larger version. I'll do the small maybe actually, just so that I don't waste too much here. So I'm just going to push that small cappuccino button. It will flash, and then it just takes a couple of seconds for the machine to do its thing. And you can hear, and then it starts to brew the coffee. So if you want to change your froth, you can change it now. Lift it up, use the machine. And then the espresso comes out after from the machine into the cup. So depending on the size that you want, if you wanted more, you can just hit the button again and brew another cup to make it larger and do a series of them. And you can keep the same pot in there. You can get 2 or 3 large through from one capsule into one cup. Okay, so then all you're going to do is just transfer the coffee into a mug. And then you need to clean the machine, and it's really easy. I'm just going to rinse this out to show you. To clean the machine, when you're done, all you do is the silver button on the carafe. You just push and hold it, and it actually steam cleans out the vents inside. And you hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds once the water is coming out clean, and then you let go, and you've actually cleaned out the inside of the machine. If you're not going to use the rest of the milk, then I would suggest taking this off and putting the milk back in the container. If you're going to make another drink, then you just go ahead and make another drink. And then when you're done, if you want to put it back in, when you're done, make sure you take this off and you rinse this out, and it can just go in the sink to dry. And we usually just pop the top open as well of the machine. The pod then gets put down into this bottom case here, and you're ready for another pod to go in. So that should be all you need to know about how to make coffee in our Nespresso maker. Have fun! Aloha! Bye!
And